Hey, welcome. We're about to do another review. Sistas on BET. So welcome to Cameshia Reviews. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get started on this episode. Now, I told you guys the last episode that these two right here, hmm something was going to happen. I knew it was coming. Now, first of all, his behind is in trouble. Well, as far as his job is concerned, okay? Because you remember he was in jail. So with him being in jail, he couldn't go to work and nobody knew anything what was going on or whatever. So she's talking to the job and everything. She's like trying to get his job back. You're in this program. She's really trying to help him out. But we'll talk about them, further. But the whole thing that they're trying to get ready for is the Maurice Charity drag show. And Annie, if you remember the last episode, she really got into it with Gary. Gary was telling her to get out, all that kind of crap. So she's just, she's pissed. She called Karen. She's really mad, everything. So parents been trying to get at, Annie for a long time. And it is what it is. So she's pissed off at him. So she invites him to go. Of course, she asked the question that you're going to ask me, are you going out? You might go into this bar. She tells him it's a drag show and everything else, but he's cool with it. So, well, Danny and Sabrina came together, and Danny's still upset and is supposedly trying to move on from Preston. She didn't even care to change up our clothes. She said, I'm gonna wear what I got on. We're going. I don't know. She was just acting crazy. She was tripping. So they're there having a good time, and meanwhile, Maurice is there, Calvin is there, and Calvin pretty much kind of gives Maurice a proposal while he's drinking and chilling and getting ready. He said, I need somewhere to stay. And Maurice was like, you're rich. You have money. Why do you need somewhere to stay? And he said, between all the doctor's bills for, that he just lost his dad, all the bills, he's struggling a little bit. So, because he's constantly asking the questions about you lease, rent, stuff like that. So, I think Maurice really didn't take it seriously. He started acting crazy like he always does. You know how he do to my. You got to hear me. He's screaming when I'm with my friends. I mean, Jimmy Collins and all this stuff. It was really funny. But and at first, Calvin was like, I don't really want to hear all that. But he does obviously need somewhere to stay, and he was like, ask Sabrina. And obviously, it's way too early to ask Sabrina for something like this. It's just way too early. Okay. Now this is them at the drag show, obviously, and Karen's there, Aaron is there, and then he has an attitude. And as he's trying to, they're talking to, I don't know the waiter's name, but there was another guy that was there. Danny was checking out, and she thought because of the bar they were in that she couldn't go after him. He was like, oh no, he's good. He's a bartender, a straight bartender in a gay bar. Where just said it's just a thing. So because she's just all in the funk. Okay, Andy, I feel like is whatever the things that Gary said to her put her in such a tizzy that I feel like this is she's just acting out like for no apparent reason. Okay, so she's just drinking a whole lot. And here is Miss Danny. She is flirting and with the bartender, that's the one she's trying to talk to. And trying to anyway. Trying to forget Preston pretty much. And they are on their way. And okay, extravaganza has arrived. Maurice really spoke about, of course, the LGBTQ community, the trans community, and just talking about what happened and how the crime was just so horrible, but you can still get back up when you fall down. It was a good speech, and then it was time to turn up and have a good time. And I mean, everybody turned up. Look! I was they just got coupled up. Everybody was booed up. Okay, I was like, oh. Woo! Yeah, everybody just seemed real booed up tonight. And even I think Danny said that Danny felt the third wheel with everybody. She was like, I gotta go. She was just upset. She is missing Preston, and that's just a hot mess altogether. So everybody's having a good time, and Andy is just drinking. I don't know what's going on with that, but she is drinking, and she's pretty gone. She's pretty gone. Okay. They were a little concerned about it. She was like, I'm grown. I'll do what I want and go where I want to go. Now, the conversation that finally happens that I have been waiting for, which is this one. Yes. These two right here. These two right here. I don't know what it is about these two that, they just do not get along too much alike. I don't know. So, Danny don't give a crap who she's talking to. She talked to her like pure crap, but she was talking to her like crap too, back and forth. And honestly, I felt like Murray was coming from a good place, even though it was sounding crazy. That it was, I think it was coming from a good place as far as trying to get her out of the funk. What's wrong with you? You tripping? You usually be whatever. So this happens here. Mm. See, I feel like this. Danny put herself, and a lot of women do this. I'm upset. Uh, I'm upset with, you know, the guy that I'm talking to. I'm upset at the situation. I'm just upset. Period. I don't like any of this. And so what I'm going to do is I'm trying to find something new. But see, now you put yourself in a situation where you really didn't want anybody. Okay? You didn't really want anybody. But you put yourself in a situation where you're going to now entice a gentleman that really wasn't even maybe not paying attention to you, or I don't know. We're going to talk about it. What I mean by what happens. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and move on to Fatima and Zach. We all knew this was coming. Nobody's surprised. We saw how he was looking at that dunk in the bag. And then, look, they're both single, young, attractive people. Okay, they didn't drink. They drank at where they was at, where they ate out together and spent some time. When he was really down and out, and this is me being real. When Zach was down and out, you know what I'm saying? Because when he was in jail, nobody was checking for him. Nothing. And see, when anybody hits that low point in their life or something bad happens, you kind of see who your friends are. That's how people look at it. That's who my people are now. Somebody that he just met put that much money on him, didn't even know him, but the people that actually know him didn't do anything. Okay, just being honest. Now, I will say he also is very fine. Ooh, I'd be like, baby, let's get to it, because you know what? I was like, ooh. I was like, let me find my drink. Let me find my drink real quick. Hold on. Let me pour me a sip now, because even just look at this picture right here. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Hold on. I still gonna give y'all a little bit of taste. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, look. Let me tell y'all something. The way my dream is set up, okay? I knew it was happening. I knew it was happening. It was just too much. Too much. And then when he walked in and seen Karen getting her, he was like, you know what? Mm, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna, do me since you doing you. It's kind of become that situation because they both thought pretty much. And when she did come get him out of jail, he was like, "Oh, she always comes through, especially like this." And she did. And it's like, "Oh, okay, it's really over." Okay, now let's talk about the next episode. Okay, the next episode. I mean, I'm sorry. Well, it's coming up next anyway. So Danny is deciding to take this bit further by taking him home. Okay, and Maurice actually says this: "You do not want to do this. Like, what are you doing? You do not want to do this." So anyway, she's toe up from the flow up. And in the preview, he's saying to her, I think you need to go home because she's trying to, you know, I mean, he's attractive and she's known him for quite some time and she probably feels comfortable. She's gone through so much crap. She's just like, look, I just want to feel good. Mm-mm-mm-mm. That's it, which is understandable. Okay, he's saying, it's always the same. He say he'll sleep on the couch. He just wants to be really close to her, and I honestly think that these two are going to end up falling in love. I thought that her and Zach would get back together. I did at one point in time, but and it's always a possibility. That's how love goes anyway. But I really feel like that these two are falling in love slowly. I don't know why I feel like that. We'll just wait and see. Well, these two, this is the next morning. Okay, she was good in that future. This is the next morning. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. I think she asked, or he asked her, when next time I see you? And she was like, when I want you to. So I think if they do something long or whatever, she's going to change him. Not really like completely, but he's going to be different, I think, with her, not completely. As far as he would probably be making his own money, like them other guys are, he's going to start being everything that Karen wanted him to be. You mark my words. This is the scenes for the next episode. And Calvin actually he says he wants to be exclusive, just the two of them. Okay, that's what he wants from her, and she's like, "Are you sure?" And so that's gonna probably be something really, obviously, very, very important that's happening there. And like I told you guys, like I told you, he is there, and he's gonna be, coming up to her thinking this is what she wants. But to me, watching the preview, she's looking like, oh, like I don't know. Obviously, they didn't show you everything. Like maybe she wish she had a regret, or maybe that's freaky weird. I don't know. But we're gonna have to see. I have no idea what is happening. Okay, but this was a recap and a preview as well of Sisters on BET. And I want to thank you guys for supporting me doing my uploads, and anybody who is just, actually just watching. I just want to say I appreciate the love, and I'm serious, period. Okay. So thank you guys for watching. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Just do it real quick.